Hi everybody, this is Paul Cooper with Totes and Notes. It is May 8th, 2:11 my time. I sent out my monthly newsletter a little over an hour ago, and I've been completely inundated with phone calls for the last hour and 15 minutes roughly. Just got off the phone talking to another potential investor in Source. So, just kind of off the cuff video about marketing, and just you got to contact your database on a regular basis. It does pay off. At first you're not going to get many responses. It's going to be like, well, what's the point? But generally most sales are made after it was like a fifth, sixth, seventh contact. So you gotta stay with it. Let it start snowballing. It's kind of like if you've watched my LinkedIn video series, how I'm not having to reach out to people anymore. I'm getting the invites because I have roughly 9,000 contacts now. But at first, I was the one spending all the time reaching out to people, trying to contact them. And then as you do that with your marketing and reaching your database, it'll slowly start snowballing to where you're having to put all this time and energy at first, and then later on it's going downhill. You're not having to do much. You're just watching the show. So, just want to talk briefly about that, and then I guess we'll do a brief little coverage on MailChimp here. This is the, it's not really CRM, but it's the email tool I use to reach my database and perform my most of my emails, or at least my weekly and monthly emails. So this is the issue that I just sent out. And I do the yellow lettering on black. It seems to really pop, and that's what my logo is, and it seems to look pretty good. I've had a bunch of compliments on my newsletter, my logo. So I hope everyone likes it. It's a little bit easier on the eyes, at least for me, than staring at a white screen with black text. So I start off with, I'm kind of designing mine like a magazine/newsletter. So I've got, the issue, the month, and then my website, a link to it. And hopefully you all have spent some time with this. It's real easy drag and drop stuff. Now, reading the yellow is a pain over here now on the white, but what you can do here is you can highlight something. I've currently got it linked. You can unlink it, or you can link it, and then you can put in your website or wherever you want to link to, and I'll cover some more stuff. And then now when it's sent out, people should be able to click on it, and it should take them to your website or wherever you want to go. I do that with pictures. I do the same thing. Got my website here. And so I try to make this as interactive and as intuitive as possible for my audience. And so you want it to look nice, you want it to have a good message, and then you want it to be intuitive so you can get further action from the people you're emailing to. So I just got my little intro here, a little bit more about what we do. This is pretty much the same every month, except I update like the middle paragraph. This way people that are new can read that first paragraph and kind of start learning what we do. And then the next couple paragraphs change on what's actually going on. I'm trying to have a theme to each monthly issue that I put out. The first month that I did that was last month, and I did the Ohio issue because I had a lot of Ohio assets, and so I focused on those. I'd like to do that. I'd like to focus on cities and states at least, but I've got so many. I'm so busy with so many different tapes right now that I didn't have time to really find any winners. I mean, I've got a bunch more Ohio. You're always going to have Ohio and Michigan. And so I just, I was like, whatever, we'll call it May Day, do a little bit of a pun on the month. And so I put that up. Deals so hot they'll crash and burn if you don't get involved. Got this picture here. I've talked about in some other videos, I'm an air traffic controller full-time as well. And so most people probably think I'm this guy down here with these cones and the vest on. That's not what we do, but so it was just kind of extra funny for me to see this picture. And then, I just talk about what this month's going to be about. And then, again, I'm making it intuitive. You can click on the yellow highlighted link here, and that'll take you to the video that I made. But then I also explain you can click on the picture. So I linked to my YouTube video that I made on the assets that we're looking at, that I've just finished probably 90% of the due diligence. I could basically put the bids in at this point, and I'll probably either submit them tonight or first thing tomorrow. And then down here, I don't know if you've seen it in our other videos, but we're doing a 100 days challenge of 100 days worth of 100 videos. I'm trying to put out a video every day. What happens though is a lot of the time I can't put it out every day because I have to do some editing and everything. So what I'm trying to do is make a series, film all that stuff in a day or two, and then I've got a day or two of editing, and then hopefully in the future it'll be a little bit smoother because I'm scheduling this stuff to upload and become available every day. So hopefully to you, the end viewer, it'll be looking like I'm putting out a video every day, even though I kind of do them in batches. And so right here, talk about our LinkedIn Ninja series. This is probably the thing I get asked about the most, besides just what we generally do in the business. I'm not joking here, that's an understatement. Our much anticipated LinkedIn series. I've got a bunch of emails and phone calls, probably several each week, asking me to cover that when people learned that I acquire most of my investors and, more importantly, most of my asset managers through LinkedIn. In fact, if you're watching this video and you got this newsletter, you probably connected with me either LinkedIn, some other type of social media, or maybe in person or through someone else I knew. But more than likely, 90+% of you, we've probably connected through LinkedIn. So it's really important for me, and it's really important for everyone else too, just because a lot of people are just trying cold calling, which it does work, folks. You can and should do it. It's going to take some time, and you shouldn't be doing just LinkedIn or just cold calling or something else. You need to be mixing it. At first, I was doing almost everything myself, and then as I learned how to do it, it takes less time, so I can do it. And then I've also been teaching people how to do it, getting VAs to do it. I really don't even need a VA to do LinkedIn for me anymore, because I really don't even need to do it. I just check on there once or twice a day, accept some invites, maybe invite a couple people. I mainly spend my time on there answering questions that people message me. So do the free trial for premium on LinkedIn. Spend the time for that month hammering it, and you'll find good people. You're also going to get spam, but you'll find good people. And then over here, I've just got our educational videos. And again, these yellow highlighted parts are links that'll lead to the video, and you can also click on the pictures here. You can add the link. It's real simple, folks. And then if you're looking to do this, make sure to spend the time. Make yourself a nice email newsletter template. Make it your own. And preferably you're not doing it white background with black text. It's really boring. Almost everyone does that. If you're going to do that, then you need to break it up something else with some other colors, some designs and pictures. Don't just be black text. Sometimes it's bolded, sometimes it's italicized and underlined. Your picture be the only thing of color on there. You have some other stuff. And so anyways, continue down. I don't like being on the camera. Most people don't, and that's fine. But I am intertwined with the business. I am not the business, but we are so intertwined with each other and the branding. People want to know who's involved with the business, who they're getting involved with. They don't want some faceless corporation, especially if they're going to be giving you money to invest, or they're going to be selling to you and they're expecting you to pay them. They want to know who they're dealing with. And so try to, I'm not the best looking guy, but at least had a decent looking professional picture taken. Spend the time to get that done. And I just put a brief little blurb here about who I am, and then what we do, and then my contact information. I've got all my social media stuff down here that should all be working, linking to different social media and YouTube. And that's it. I try to make it clean, have my own little design that's pleasing to the eye, let people know what I'm doing, and then have lots of interactive pictures and videos. And hopefully this is helpful for people that are interested in doing this. Hopefully you enjoyed my newsletter, and if you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to add to it, not have in it, or especially videos, since I've got probably 70 plus more videos that I need to make, I'm always looking for ideas there. So anyways, this is the newsletter that I sent out a little over, not quite an hour and a half ago, and I was just slammed with phone calls for an hour and 15 minutes straight. I actually need to call back some more people now because I was getting calls while I was on the phone, and so I'm probably going to be busy for at least another hour or so with phone calls. I appreciate your time, folks, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to to call, call this number, 913-972-7251. It's my cell phone. You can text it to. You can email me. You can reach out to me on Facebook or Twitter. However you want to contact me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for your time. Bye. Hi, folks. Paul Cooper again. It's May 8th, a couple hours after I sent out my last newsletter. Finally got off the phone with some more folks, and so I've got a few more tapes coming to me. So I did all of this while my daughter was taking her afternoon nap, folks, so it can be done. I work a full-time job. I've got a 2-year-old that she's absolutely crazy. I love her, but she's absolutely insane. If you want to make this happen, you'll find the time, and if you don't want to do it all yourself, that's fine too. But I've got more notes coming, folks, so if you're interested, please reach out to me. I'll be having more information shortly. Just got done editing another video and uploading it to YouTube. This should be the final of the LinkedIn series, LinkedIn Ninja. Yep, looks like it's slowly uploading here. That'll be part 5. I've got more videos coming. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you've got any comments or suggestions on videos, please reach out to me because I'm going to be running out of ideas here shortly. Hope you all have a good day and take care.